Hey everyone, welcome back to Living in Scottsdale, your go-to channel for figuring out where in this desert dreamland you actually belong. When people say they want to live in Scottsdale, most have no idea that it takes an hour to get from one end to another. That's 35 miles of different lifestyles, amenities, and price tags. Today, I'm going to dive into Scottsdale's three distinct zones: South, Central, and North. And trust me, one of them is probably your spirit animal. So let's dive in. Let's start down south. South Scottsdale, the social butterfly with street smarts. South Scottsdale, also known as Old Town, is where history, hipsters, and happy hours collide. It's walkable, colorful, and full of contradictions in the best way. You've got murals, microbreweries, and million-dollar condos all within a few blocks. Austin meets Phoenix with a splash of Palm Springs. Housing in this area ranges between 500 and 800,000, but there are outliers, especially with new condo developments and luxury remodels. Neighborhoods like Village Grove, Highview, and Trail West are getting attention from first-time buyers and flippers. South of Thomas Road, you'll find more entry-level housing. North of Indian School, expect trendier remodels and rising prices. Some homes have been tastefully remodeled, others still rock their 1950s gold handles and carport. It's a vibe. And don't sleep on the investment potential. Most homes in South Scottsdale have no HOAs, which means no rental restrictions, and tourists flood the area during spring training, Waste Management Open. We had a couple Super Bowls, Bachelor and Bachelorette season, which, let's be honest, is all year long. Dining, endless. You've got dive bars with 5-star tacos, rooftop lounges, speakeasies, and brunch spots with lines around the block. Want a vegan Big Mac? You got it. Are you craving late night mac and cheese topped with flaming hot Cheetos? Yep, it's got that too. You can hit Craft 64 for some amazing pizzas, or DeFalco's for the best cheesesteak in town. The nightlife is insane. This is Party Central, Baby Vegas. Scottsdale's entertainment district is legendary, and you can easily walk from dinner to dancing to late night pizza at Slices. You want some nature down here? You can hit Camelback Mountain or Papago. Plenty of golf courses to play as well. Yes, a golf course can be considered nature. South Scottsdale stretches 11 miles and connects parks, lakes, and golf courses, all while giving you an excuse to wear workout clothes to brunch. You've also got Papago Park, the Desert Botanical Garden, the Phoenix Zoo, and quick access to Tempe Town Lake. If you're into culture, the Scottsdale Museum of Contemporary Art and weekly art walks bring the local creativity to life. And don't forget, South Scottsdale is home to SkySong, the ASU Scottsdale Innovation Center, bringing in tech workers, entrepreneurs, and startups, which means even more future growth. The commute to downtown Phoenix or the airport, about 15-20 minutes. That's tough to beat. South Scottsdale has charm, grit, and glamour all mixed together. It's ideal for students, young professionals, starter families, digital nomads, and empty nesters who still like a good patio cocktail. The pros of South Scottsdale are it's affordable, walkable, entertainment rich, and it has strong investment potential. The cons: it can be noisy, parking can be rough, and older homes probably need some work. But if you love energy, diversity, and walkability, South Scottsdale might be your soulmate. And if you're still with us, I'm Charlie O'Malley, your friendly neighborhood Arizona expert. And I've been living the dream here for 40 years since we made the escape from Chicago's winters. I actually grew up right in Central Scottsdale. Rode my bike through McCormick Ranch, went to school here, and knew where every 7-Eleven with a good Slurpee machine was. These days, I actually live in South Scottsdale, so I get to enjoy the energy, walkability, multiple park options with my kids, and the amazing restaurant options within a 5-minute drive. But here's the kicker. A big chunk of my work happens in North Scottsdale, helping clients buy and sell some of the most incredible properties in the state. So whether you're asking about school districts, hidden gem restaurants, or what it's like to live in a 1950s ranch versus a brand new custom estate, I've lived it, worked it, and helped people just like you do it too. My phone rings off the hook with calls, texts, and emails from folks wanting to know what it's really like to live here, and I love it. So whether you're ready to make the move tomorrow, next month, or sometime before flying cars become a thing, don't be afraid to hit me up. I'm your guy. Give me a shout, call, text, email, carrier pigeon, whatever works for you, and let's make your Scottsdale dreams a reality. Now let's get back to our list. Next up, Central Scottsdale, also known as the Shea Corridor. If South Scottsdale is your wild younger sibling who stays out too late and has VIP bottle service connections, Central Scottsdale is the reliable one, with a Costco card, a golden retriever, and is up at 5 a.m. to enjoy a quiet cup of coffee. It's balanced, beautiful, and bursting with mature neighborhoods that still feel fresh. You've got wide, palm tree-lined boulevards, desert landscaping that's somehow both low maintenance and Pinterest-worthy, and some of the most accessible recreation in town. So let's talk housing in Central Scottsdale. Homes here range from about $700,000 to about $3 million, with a sweet spot around that $850 to $1.5. You'll find a mix of single-family homes, townhomes, and condos, many with golf course views or access to the Greenbelt. McCormick Ranch is a staple. It's family-friendly, full of trails and parks, and has lakes you can fish in. That's right, you can fish in Scottsdale. Gainey Ranch brings the guard-gated country club lifestyle without tons of the seven-figure sticker shock of North Scottsdale. Scottsdale Ranch, just off Via Linda, is known for its big homes, big lots, and even bigger HOA newsletter. Seriously, they do not mess around with their block parties. If you've got kids, schools here are strong. Cochise Elementary, Sequoia Elementary, and Chaparral High School consistently rank amongst the best in the state. What about the healthcare? Top tier. You're within a 10-minute drive of Honor Health Shea, the Mayo Clinic, and a dozen urgent cares that'll fix up that pickleball injury real fast. Speaking of which, yes, pickleball is big here. Personally, I play 3 times a week, but so are tennis, cycling, golf, hiking, and hot yoga, because if you're gonna sweat, might as well do it on purpose. The dining in Central Scottsdale is a little less flashy, but more familiar. You've got Butters for breakfast and brunch, Guido's for Italian and amazing sandwiches, Grassroots for dinner with a side of people watching, and dozens of other neighborhood joints you'll come to love. Let's talk commute times. From here, you're about 15 to 20 minutes to Old Town, 20 to North Scottsdale, and about 25 to 30 to downtown Phoenix or the airport. That's what makes it central. The pros of this area: convenience, great schools, safe neighborhoods, excellent parks and healthcare. The cons: less nightlife than South Scottsdale, and HOAs with, let's call them, opinions. But if you're after a well-rounded, highly livable lifestyle, Central Scottsdale is calling. And for you investors, the demand for rentals is always there. All right, time to head north, and I mean north. Welcome to the land of gated communities, panoramic mountain views, and championship golf courses as far as the eye can see. North Scottsdale is what happens when luxury meets the desert and decides to build a dream home with a 6-car garage and a temperature-controlled wine cellar. Home prices in North Scottsdale start around $700,000 for a production build and can soar well into the multi-millions. We're talking $2 million, $5 million, even $30 million properties. Think of it as living inside an architectural digest spread. Silverleaf is the crown jewel of the golf communities. It's nestled in the McDowell Mountains with custom estates, 24-hour guarded gate, and a private golf club that makes it fit for royalty. Your wardrobe will expire by the time a new membership comes available. Next door, we have DC Ranch, slightly more affordable, but no less impressive, with its Market Street dining hub, family-friendly parks, and winding paths that make walking feel like an event. Some of the other notable clubs are True North, Estancia, and Desert Highland. They're all packed with golf courses, private clubs, and homes that feature outdoor showers, negative edge pools, and views that will make your jaw drop. If you want space, you'll find it here. Homes on an acre or more are not uncommon. And the views? Every sunset looks like a Bob Ross painting, minus the perm. But it's not just about luxury. You've got nature up here, lots of it. Pinnacle Peak, Tom's Thumb, Brown's Ranch. You can hike, bike, trail run, or just wander until you find your center. Schools, some of the best in Arizona. Basis Scottsdale is a top-rated charter, and Desert Mountain High School holds its own amongst the elite. You also have Notre Dame Prep. And for food, it's a mix. The more remote you go, the fewer the options, but places like Isabella's Kitchen, the original Mastro's, and Jalapeno Inferno deliver big flavor in polished settings. North Scottsdale is for people who like things quiet, who want space to breathe, room to grow, and maybe even a stable of horses. Yep, they have horses up there. You're also not far from luxury shopping. Kierland Commons and Scottsdale Quarter are just south of the border, offering high-end brands, boutique fitness, and a solid spot to see and be seen. Some of the pros of North Scottsdale: unmatched privacy, incredible views, top tier schools, and homes that feel like resorts. Some of the cons: higher cost of living, longer drive times, and forget walking to dinner. It's not that kind of place. If you've made it, or you're on your way, North Scottsdale delivers a lifestyle that is hard to beat. Before I forget, let's hit a few frequently asked questions I get from almost every buyer. The first one: cost of living. You might be wondering, what's the day-to-day financial reality of each of Scottsdale's regions? Let me break it down for you. First up, housing. South Scottsdale has the most affordable housing. You can still find single-family homes in the 500s or 600s, especially if you're okay with doing a little remodeling. Most homes here were built in the 50s and the 60s. Central Scottsdale's a bit more polished and a little newer, with build dates in the 70s and 80s. Homes in this area are typically between 700 and 1.2. In North Scottsdale, it starts around 800 and goes well into the millions. The build dates usually start in the 90s, but they have plenty of custom options that are brand new. What's the cost of groceries? Fairly consistent across all zones. But North Scottsdale's AJ's Fine Foods is where you can go for organic lavender tea and wild-caught Icelandic salmon, but it's going to show on the receipt. Utilities: about the same, although older homes in South Scottsdale may have a little less energy efficiency. HOA fees: these can vary dramatically. Some older homes in South Scottsdale neighborhoods have no HOA at all. Central Scottsdale tends to have modest HOAs that cover some common area maintenance. And in North Scottsdale, you can expect some luxury HOAs with 24-hour gated security, golf course upkeep, and concierge level amenities that can cost hundreds of dollars a month. Your commutes: from South Scottsdale, you're 10 to 15 minutes to the airport in downtown Phoenix. From Central, you're about 20 to 25. And from North Scottsdale, you can expect 35 to 40 minutes depending on what time of day. But that view on your way out is pretty nice. Walkability: South Scottsdale wins hands down. You can walk to grocery stores, restaurants, bars, and coffee shops. Central Scottsdale is semi-walkable in certain pockets like McCormick Ranch or Gainey Village. North Scottsdale, you're gonna wanna have a good SUV. Coffee shops: South Scottsdale has Cartel, Echo, and Sip. Central has Burdenia's and Press. North Scottsdale, you're looking at Black Rock or a luxurious coffee station inside of AJ's. And for you Starbucks loyalists, you have options in all three zones. Which option is the best for families? Central, hands down. Strong schools, easy access, tons of family amenities. Best for nightlife? South Scottsdale. Rooftop bars, clubs, lounges, and late night food. Best for peace and privacy? North. It's quiet, beautiful, and it feels like a retreat. Best for remote workers? Depends. If you like walkable lunch breaks and inspiration from murals, South Scottsdale. If you want quiet and space to build a home office, North Scottsdale. If you want a balance of convenience and calm, Central Scottsdale. And hey, real quick, before I let you go, I want to share something a little more personal that might help you figure out where you belong. So I've lived in all corners of Scottsdale in some shape or form. I grew up riding bikes around Central Scottsdale, McCormick Ranch in the 80s and 90s, back when there were house phones and we didn't have to be home until the streetlights came on. I remember summers running around Chaparral Park and the train park, ice cream at Baskin Robbins on Hayden, and learning to drive in a neighborhood where every other driveway had a basketball hoop. These days, I call South Scottsdale home. It's a little noisier, a lot more energetic, and it's always changing, which I love. Plus, I can be pretty much anywhere in town within 30 minutes. I can walk to my neighborhood coffee shop, I can walk to get some tacos on a Tuesday night, and I can go to Fashion Square and do some top-notch people watching. It fits my current vibe. Laid back, easy access to any part of town, but still plugged into everything that's going on. However, a big part of my work takes me to North Scottsdale. Oftentimes, I'm in and out of luxury homes, gated communities, and private golf clubs. I know what makes each one of these neighborhoods tick. And more importantly, I know what kind of client fits where. I've helped a young couple upgrade from a 1950s fixer in the south to a pool home in Central Scottsdale. I've helped retirees sell the big estate up north and downsize to a cozy condo near Old Town. And I've helped growing families plant some roots in Central Scottsdale where the schools are solid and the grocery store clerks probably recognize you. So wherever you are in your journey, whether you're a first-time home buyer, investor, downsizer, upsizer, or just dreaming, I've probably walked in your shoes. Or I've sold a house to someone who has. And that's what makes this more than a job to me. It's personal. Scottsdale's my backyard, my playground, it's my home. Okay, let's wrap it up. Where do you fit? South Scottsdale's young, buzzy, creative, and a little chaotic in a fun way. Central Scottsdale is balanced, practical, polished, and built for real life. North Scottsdale is serene, stunning, upscale, and spacious. Each area offers its own vibe, its own flavor, and its own version of the good life. Scottsdale isn't just about sunshine and golf carts, though it has plenty of both. It's a city of lifestyle lanes. The trick is finding yours. So what is your Scottsdale? Let me know in the comment below which area sounds like your perfect fit. And if you're ready to tour, explore, or just dream a little, call, text, or email. I'd be happy to talk. Once again, I'm Charlie O'Malley, your friendly neighborhood Scottsdale expert, and I will help you find your perfect home in the Valley of the Sun. So do me a favor, smash that like, hit subscribe, and ring that bell. And I'll catch you next time on Living in Scottsdale. See you in the next video.